Probably decrease that by another $1 million if we used water and road impact fees that were available to reduce the
That
water.
were available for depreciation to take care of the bad problem.
No, these are impact fees only. That's assuming that, that's assuming that the council would amend the impact fee capital facilities plan to include this as an eligible project.
Okay, so the project's $8 million to do it all right. And you told me in previous discussion you anticipated this whole thing being 3 and we had 2 of them. So we have the 2, that's why we're only going for 6. But if we only go for 5, we only need 3. Is that right?
I'm saying if we go...
We have $2 million on hand for this bill.
I'm saying we could increase that to 3 if we have the full project because of the impact fee eligible portions of it. We have enough impact fees to cover another $1 million.
So we wouldn't necessarily need to take that move until we heard from CIB. So we could proffer that we have $2 million toward a $5.5 million present need building, mostly present need except for 30%. Seems like we're looking at quite a bit of growth anyway. So I make a motion that we approach them on a $5.5 million project, of which we can scrape up $2 million toward it, but we need their help for the rest.
That's why I had the $3.5 million.
Right, gotcha. That's my motion.
Question on that.
Let's get a motion first, Heidi. I guess you have to make the next motion.
You need a second?
Yeah. We got that $3.5 million proposal.
Well, but the project proposal would be $5.5 million.
5.5 to 3.5.
And we're asking them for help with $3.5 million.
Yeah.
That's one.
I'll second that.
Second by Councilmember Potter. Now open discussion with the council.
I wanted to ask you a question about those impact fees. Are you projecting that $1 million out of this fiscal year budget, next fiscal year budget, a combination, or what?
It would have to be next year. We wouldn't get funding authorization until June and still have to have construction drawings done before we could even start construction.
Okay, so that $1 million you're talking about next year, is that also taking into account the deficits or the close to deficits that we're running currently and are projected to continue without those, 20% rate increases? Is that taking, how is it we can take, okay, I'm just...
Their impact fee monies.
Their impact fee monies.
There's no relationship to operate.
Okay.
And that's something that we can show that we have $2 million toward the $5.5 million project. If they only give us $1 million, you've told us where there's another $1 million, we borrow through Zion.
Well, you wouldn't be able to use the full other $1 million because you wouldn't have enough impact fee eligible portions in the project to absorb it all.
So how much would it be if we
Us can go back to that.
went from 50 to 30?
$5.5 million, let's see.
573.
Or maybe that was it. Go back to where it was. I think that was.
I saw the 573, I don't know which.
Well. Okay, so if you look at the $5,493,000 project, there's only $430,000 of water eligible impact fees.
Sorry, I'm not good at this little touchpad thing here.
But we're looking at water and sewer, aren't we, Mark?
The sewer isn't in a position to
Lend us
lend any impact fees. So there's only $430,000 of eligible impact fees in the water. There's $592,000 in the roads. We could increase that to $592,000. That's the most we could use in impact fees.
Okay, but that's really a problem down the road. If we find out what CID gives us, maybe they give us all of it in loans and grants, who knows. But then we look at the sources, and if there's only another 5, we may have to go to public finance or general obligation bonds or whatever, right? it's all within, it's all doable. We've got to do the same thing with the 8 million, which is the bigger problem.
I'm not advocating a general obligation.
Or whatever, the sales tax.
But I guess maybe let me just make one statement. You know, when we built the 2005 building, we did it with all money on hand. And in retrospect, you know, I was thinking, we'll have $3 million from selling the property, and if you did this for $1.6 million, boy, you can double what we've got here and address a lot of our needs. But as I look at the price tag and inflation, I'm saying, wow, I sure wish we had spent more money in 2005 when we started this project. And that's, you know, Jeff's, Wes was very right. I'm very conservative, but I feel like maybe we were conservative to a fault back then. We didn't have enough vision for what the future would bring. We should have probably spent more money at that time.
What you really should have scurried was to add on to it in 2000.
I think
That's because there was nobody spending money.
But you and
Yeah.
I hope we don't want to get to that.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to take a vote on this motion. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed? One nay from Councilmember Franco, motion carries. So we're proposing $5.5 million and we're going to ask for $3.5 million. Now the terms of the agreement.
Can I make a recommendation?
Yeah.
Can I make a recommendation based on some of my conversation with WCF and Steve Farrell? I would recommend that we ask for 15% of that in grant, and the rest with loan at 1.5% interest. And then, if they weren't willing to grant, ask for a 0% interest if they have funded some, and see where that takes us. But I'm optimistic that we could probably get a 1.5% loan on the whole amount, and maybe some of it. It doesn't hurt to have, but I think you ask for too much in grant, you potentially offend them where they won't even consider the project at all.
I move Mark's recommendation.
I'm going to ask the council, do they want a 20-year or a 30-year? They're going to ask from CIB.
Well, that's
Part of the
20-year,
motion.
30-year.
Terms is what the rate you're asking for and how long?
Well, I like the 15% grant, the 1.5% interest.
There's the debt service payment amounts that we have to come up with on the front. That doesn't include the 1.5, it'd be lower.
But the interest rate, if we get it 1.5, I think 30-year term.
30 years?
That's going to seem so cheap in a few years, I think.
That's your official motion?
That is.
Okay, that's down here.
I hope it's stuff like
Anybody else like to take a second on this one? Councilmember Smith likes it too. Okay, any other discussion?
What is the 15% that you're asking for, friends? Just help me with that, please.
I'm just saying under the $3.5 million amount that we're requesting funding assistance on, that we would ask that 15% of that be in the form of grant.
Okay.
So that would leave us even less than $3 million at once.
Did you catch that in my motion?
No, I'm just
So
figuring out.
525.
Thank you.
So that'd be a loan of $2,970,000.
Don't hear anything, get silence out there. Okay, let's take a vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Thank you.
One nay, Councilmember Franco, motion carries. That give you enough information, Russ, that you go to the board now?
Yeah, we can get that application finished up.
Thank you. A long process, it's fun.
Do we need to make a motion on a specific plan for outreach? Do we have to start on, how do we make sure that this happens in a very...
You know, what I recommend is that once we go to the board and we get some understanding as to what is it willing to do, and we have very specific information as to what's available for the city, what potential impact is to the individual resident.
I just think because it's so complex, I would love to start immediately educating people about why do we think we need a new building. I want to talk about the equipment that's educating people about why do we even need a building, and then as time goes on, we can refine the numbers a little bit more. I think that might be helpful if we could, I know we're not so social media savvy, but I think if we could start on just some of these basic things.
Let's
getting
make a
them-
motion to what the staff want to do.
We passed the motion
Yeah, we
to
did
do
say
it.
it, we did. I just want to make sure that, I guess I'm just trying to say, I wanted to start before we have those numbers. I want to make sure people can see why we agree that we need to do something about this building and some of the needs that we have and how it could impact our services to the city if we don't do any kind of a building. Because it's still an option. It may come down the road, and if everyone freaks out and says, let the trucks rot, we back down. I just want to make sure that we're educating people on how we got to this point and why we need a building. But that's
And
just,
another point, like, all those departments, since they're public works building, like, take a tour down there.
Yeah,
Steve
tours.
Toches down there's a good host. Come and see what they're doing down there, and get a better view, instead of just listening on paperwork and other things, talk to employees and what the facilities are like, and then it'll give you a better indication of what we need. So that's an open door for you. Come in.
I don't think it needs a motion, but I would encourage Public Works along with the architect to make sure that what 5.5 is your top priorities, given that it may have to last a little longer, but let's make sure you're getting as much as you can. Is there some way, some things came up just in some side conversation when we had our city-county meeting? I'd like you to at least look at ways that we might share. I am under the understanding that they put trucks in some of their storage facilities that don't even leave them. They're summer vehicles. And maybe there's some way they could store some of ours that need to be kept out of the weather. Maybe there's a way to share salt storage. Maybe there's a way to share. I certainly believe, frankly, that you could take that conference room and either take it out or scale it down and put that much money into something you really need worse. We have conference rooms in almost every public building in this valley. We have a boardroom for the sewer district. We have a boardroom for every school has a conference room. I just think we could share some of these things without, I'm not talking about needed restrooms, I'm not talking about, but I am talking about, please look at things, because anything you can decide you can get by without, we're not going to go below the 5.5, we're going to give you something else.
Good, now let's move on to another subject.